Let's talk about these fires in the insurance companies. Look, I'm one to question the narrative more than anybody, and if you doubt me, just look at my profile and look at some of the videos I've made. I've also been in the insurance industry for about 14 years and claims, and I understand how fire policies work. And believe me, I'm no fan of State Farm. I'm no fan of any of these big insurance carriers. They screw their customers regularly. But there's something more going on here, and it has way more to do with regulations than conspiracy. There is a ton that goes into canceling policies. And all I can say is the more I look into this, the more similar it is to the insurance industry in Florida with regard to hurricanes. It's high risk. And an increase in fires is high risk. So the regulatory bodies in the state have tried to make some amends and require the insurance companies to offer more coverage for the increase in home values. And this was to go into effect like the first month in 2025. So it's no wonder that a few months ago, these insurance companies are like, see you later. And don't get me wrong, there's a whole lot of blame that can be assigned to this person. And as much as I want to go down the conspiracy rabbit hole, this problem has way more to do with this guy, who is the Department of Insurance Commissioner, and this guy. Insurance companies are one of the most highly regulated industries on the planet. The insurance companies started pulling out like 10 months ago because they knew that this regulation was coming, that they were going to be forced to insure homes that were extremely high risk. Again, just like the hurricanes. Now you can get into how did the fires start, like all this conspiratorial stuff, which believe me, like I've gone down that path. And I would love to have the views in saying, oh, this is all tied together and, insurance companies pull it. So they've got to, transfer this thing to smart cities and all this kind of stuff, which, by the way, for every single one of those homes that are built down and they want to rebuild, they're going to have to rebuild under the new building code, which requires a building permit, which is going to take a ton of time, like years, for them to just get the permit to have things built. If they have the money to do it themselves, because a lot of them aren't insured. But again, a lot of that is by choice because there are insurers. The state does have a FAIR plan and insurance is available. It's just going to be really expensive. And most, if they own their home, you don't have to have insurance. So you can say, I don't want that. But if you have a mortgage, you're required by the state to have insurance. And therefore you're going to get on California's, what do they call it? A FAIR plan, which is just state offered insurance. So believe me, lots to blame. And man, is it easy to blame this guy for all the crap he pulls on a yearly basis. But the people in California elected all of these people. And unfortunately, they are reaping what they've sown. And where it does get interesting with the rebuild in the building code is with this. And with this.